I want to change the source code on how true love is seen in our culture. We've got these fairy tales and stories and movies with happily ever after bullshit. It trains our brain to feel frustrated and confused when we're fighting with our partner, when we're in a disagreement, when they're driving us crazy and we're like, oh my God, it's not supposed to be this hard. Well, how about it is?
I know a lot of people, they want to be in love. They want to continue to develop their love. A lot of people want to make love.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that you've got some incredible insight, some incredible knowledge, and you are on a mission, aren't you?
I am. Well, let's start about talking a little bit about love because we're here to explore that, map that. And I say map that because I think of myself as a cartographer. I'm a map maker. I'm a cartographer of love. And I'm studying the complex terrain of the human heart and that sacred space that exists between any two people. And I've been mapping it for a long time. So I have a lot of tools and technology and models to help navigate that space. So, what are we talking about here? What is love? My husband has taught me I need at least 7 definitions of an idea before I really understand it. So I collect frameworks and definitions of love. So I thought I'll just give you a few of those. One of my favorite quotes is by a gentleman called John Perry Barlow. And he said, the difference between love and true love is the difference between a very large number and infinity. So what I'm mapping is that movement from a lot to infinite. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm in forever. It's that ability to tap into the eternal in the moment that is available in love. And so that's what's drawn me into this subject. I also think of love as being a trampoline for someone's dreams and a sanctuary for their soul.
Wow.
Right? When you find that safe space to take refuge and you find someone who fiercely stands for your greatness and you accomplishing your potential, where else are you going to go? That's it, right? They're your portal to your greatness. You don't fall in love with another person. You actually fall in love with who you get to be around them, through them, in the relationship. You fall in love with the opportunity to actualize to your potential. So I see love as a transformational crucible, a spiritual dojo, a context where you are called into your highest self. It's fun and entertaining and enjoyable. Yes, like a spa. Some people think love's a spa. It's not. It's more like going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you're going to sweat. You're going to be busting your muscles. Love is like the emotional CrossFit games. When you join CrossFit, you're not like, oh, I'm sweating. It's too hard. It's fucking CrossFit. Well, this is what love is, and most people don't realize it. They think that love is like happy, joyful ponies and rainbow feelings. It's not. I think of love as the white light of human emotion. White light, when you shine it through a glass prism, it breaks out into the rainbow, the full spectrum of color. When you shine love through a human heart, it breaks out into the full spectrum of all emotions. Ecstasy, joy, excitement, envy, jealousy, shame, fear, despair, hopelessness, the full spectrum. So when you say I love you to someone, what you're saying really is I'm willing to feel the full spectrum of my feelings. I'm willing to feel my full joy. I'm willing to feel my shame, my jealousy, my anger, even my despair without projecting it on you, making you responsible, or needing you to fix it. It also means I am willing to let you, partner, have your feelings without trying to rescue, fix, or change them. You're sad? I'm going to confer dignity to your sadness. I don't need to change it. I don't need to fix it just to make myself feel better. So it's a willingness to allow maximal aliveness in yourself and in your partner. And I say aliveness because the opposite of dead is not happy. It's alive. And that's what love offers you. If you want happiness, you get happiness in love, but it's not all happiness because it's a complex spiritual dojo. So it has all the feelings. And so I want people to realize that, and this is part of my mission, I want to change the source code on how true love is seen in our culture. We've got these fairy tales and stories and movies with happily ever after bullshit. And it trains our brain to feel frustrated and confused when we're fighting with our partner, when we're in a disagreement, when they're driving us crazy and we're like, oh my God, it's not supposed to be this hard. Well, how about it is? How about being in love is climbing Mount Everest and you need training and a Sherpa and a whole lot of gear and you need support. And so the thing I'm trying to change is happily ever after into alive ever after. You see, if you know in the middle of the moment where you're frustrated with your partner in the kitchen and you're crying in the bathroom or whatever's going on for you, instead of going, I want to be in love, not this. How about this? You crying on a Wednesday afternoon or being frustrated in the kitchen. This is what love is. This is what love looks like. It's not some other fancy fairy tale thing. This is the shit. I'm a love and relationship coach. I'm coaching people in the corners of their crazies behind the scenes all the time. And this is the message that nobody gets and why they're disillusioned with love is because they think it's some prince showing up and kissing them on the cheek and then their life is happily ever after. And we get bored by that. Nobody wants a Care Bear movie where everyone's jumping around happy. Shit has to go wrong. Things have to have a problem and then a hero has to fix it. Our life is a hero's journey. Your romance is a hero's journey. And if you're single, finding your access to the version of yourself that is available for love, that is dockable to a future relationship is a hero's journey. And I help couples who are done with, who are having recurrent conflict and want to transmute that into intimacy, but I also help singles who are done with dating and ready to actually find their soulmate. Those are my two favorite places to help people around love. And that's where I've collected my maps. So one of my specialties is conflict resolution. Like, what is conflict? How do we get through a drama? And we can dive into that if you want, but I thought I'll just pause there.
I'm going to be sending a free copy of my book, North Star Thinking, Master Your Mindset and Live a Life You Love to someone that comments on this video. And if you're loving this video, then hit like and subscribe to get more.